excited this week about Miss Bukky TV. Join me as we talk about current events. We're going to talk about The Bachelor, Justin Bieber, our personal favorite Kanye West, and New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. First, The Bachelor. In case you didn't know, The Bachelor is that show that brings together a group of maybe 20 women who want to get married yesterday, to bring them on the show to believe that they will marry Juan Pablo. When I got out of that car, I saw him, Juan Pablo. He's my husband. He is a prince, and I am his princess, Juan Pablo. Today is the first day of the rest of my life with my husband, Juan Pablo. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Juan Pablo. Okay, her prince. Okay, that girl looks familiar. I wonder who it is. At the end of the show, somebody doesn't get a rose. If they don't get a rose, that means Juan Pablo is just not into them. And that is the saddest part of the show, because these women are having a nervous breakdown behind not getting a rose. Why? Juan Pablo didn't give me a rose. Why, Juan Pablo? Why? When we went on the group date, we made a connection. Yeah, we didn't talk, but I looked in his eyes and he looked into my eyes and I knew he was the one. Why, Juan Pablo? What do I... This week, my favorite bachelorette on the show is the blonde that's a first grade teacher. They wanted her to take a nude picture with the dog, and I'm not talking about Juan Pablo. And she decided, look, I'm a first grade teacher. I have to be a role model to my students. And she got another girl who doesn't mind taking her clothes off to trade with her. I'm impressed with that, because that meant she still has an opportunity to marry a Republican, and of course, she will still keep her job. This week we heard nonstop news about a terroristic act in California committed by a foreigner named Justin Bieber. With these egg-throwing allegations, Justin Bieber cracked his reputation. He went from being a teen idol to a teen delinquent. The world also found out that Justin Bieber has a BFF. By BFF, I mean Black Friend Forever. Kind of like a best friend forever, but with a Black Friend Forever, the Black Friend, Little Za. It's good to have a Black Friend forever, because when 12 cops come to your home, they do want to have someone to arrest. Little Zal was found near and claimed possession of a white substance they believe to be a form of ecstasy, an illegal substance. Little Za's family need to have an intervention with him. If you're living in Justin Bieber's house, you should have something more to show for it than a court case. If you are living in Justin Bieber's house, you were supposed to get on his... Justin Bieber is having quite a rocky relationship with his neighbors. From the reports he's speeding down the road, to there's a spitting incident, loud parties. Obviously, they are not getting along. A lot of people are wondering, why did 12 cops show up for an egg incident? Well, see, what people don't understand is, in the regular world, you know, when you have problems with your neighbors, you contact the homeowners association, you call the cops. But in the world of the privileged and the wealthy, they just don't call the cops. They call the mayor. They call the city officials. They call the police chief. When 12 cops come to your house, somebody called the police chief on you. Justin Bieber needs to be careful. So Justin Bieber and his team move away from that neighborhood. Get Justin a beachfront condo somewhere, beachfront home, mansion, where he can throw parties, have a ball with neighbors who don't mind loud people. hey, Little Zah's family, please have a talk with him. Because you know the cops are going to come again. They're going to come back to Justin Bieber's house because his neighbors don't like him, right? And the cops are getting tired of the neighbors calling them because they're going to come back. Because Justin Bieber and the crew are going to do something stupid again. They're gonna throw some water balloons in people's houses, or they're going to throw sand in somebody's porch, or throw some crayons. So next time, Little Zah's family, tell Little Zah when the cops search him, he happened to have a box of crayon next to him, tell him to remain silent. This week on the Kim Ye front, apparently there was an incident with Kim K and Kanye and a fan. This is what they said happened. Apparently, a fan intervened between the paparazzi and Kim K and was trying to tell the paparazzi to leave her alone. The kid said the N-word, the fan said the N-word. Then Kim was like, you're not supposed to say the N-word. And then he said more N-words to her man, Kanye. So Kim calls up Kanye and said, he just said the N-word. Kanye ran in there and she told him where he was, and he went in there and then he beat him up. And I could understand this happening. I mean, Kanye West is like 19. Kim is like 17, and when when you're young, you do dumb stuff. I mean, you act without thinking. It's all that passion of being young and in love, and so what? You mean Kanye is 30? What? That's a grown man. Kim is 30. Oh, you mean these are two grown people acting like kids in the street? Kanye, next time these things happen, you need to say to your WWJZ, what would Jay-Z do? First of all, Jay-Z not rolling out of the house without 5 bodyguards deep, and that's just him. Him and Beyonce, they got 10 bodyguards. No fan could have came near Beyonce saying nothing, trying to intervene anyway, because they got bodyguards. Where are the bodyguards, Kim Ye? Fame is a tough thing. You pray to have it, but when you get it, man, you got to get your bodyguards together. MSNBC has had nonstop coverage of Governor Chris Christie, the New Jersey governor in the middle of the Bridgegate scandal. MSNBC has covered Governor Chris Christie. They covered Chris Christie so much that Fox News had to start talking about Benghazi just to equalize it out. They talk about Chris Christie so much that it was almost like the Chris Christie channel for 4 or 5 hours straight. Chris Christie. It was like the MSNBC's roast of Chris Christie. It was really, I like MSNBC, but I think sometimes they go too far. They go too far to the... Let everybody know the presidential election campaign season has already started. I just thought we had a campaign.
See you next week.